Obi, come on, you've got to get off this map. I've got to show them where I'm going, where I went. Thank you, there you go, right. So the plan was, see,
This really is one of the best walks in the Peak District. It's got some amazing scenery and stunning views. If you want a bit of peace and quiet, it's probably not the walk for you because it can get very popular at the weekend. But if you can get here during the week, you're in for a treat. Absolutely amazing. So if you've not been before, join me on this walk and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did. From this Pennine Way footpath you get spectacular views of Mam Tor and the Rush Up Edge. Absolutely stunning.
wow, look at that view. And now we get bored of that. Well, good morning. Well, it's about 8 o'clock Sunday morning and I've parked up at Edale car park about a kilometre away, but it's absolutely heaving already. And I've just bumped into somebody that went to sixth form with about, in the 80s. If you're watching this, Maria, you're looking well. Right, it's absolutely glorious morning. I've already taken a layer off, it's warming up nicely. So I'm just walking on the Pennine Way. So I started off at Edale, parked up, walking on the Pennine Way, standard walk, getting up onto Kinder Scout. And what I've not checked out, I've only been about 3 times up there, but what I've not seen is the waterfall. So I'm hoping to see the waterfall. Is it Kinder Downfall, something like that? So yeah, I've not been there yet. So hoping to do a 16-kilometre loop going down the Grinsbrook, if that's what it's called. Yeah, so I've only started going up here last year. It's new to me really. It's about the 3rd time I've been here. So I'm looking forward to seeing that waterfall. Should be good. This is absolutely beautiful, honestly. I thought I'd try and get here early-ish, but it's already packed. Oh, it's beautiful though. Look at that. Love it. It's really uplifting just being out really. I'm feeling a bit of warmth on you, but this is so beautiful, this valley. That's absolutely glorious. Look at that. Beautiful. There it is, start of Jacob's Ladder, just over this little bridge. Morning. Right, let's go up Jacob's Ladder then. Not really do your knees much good, and I forgot my trekking poles at home in my haste to get out here this weekend. Then I came up Saturday night, so I just put everything together and forgot those. So if you've got dodgy knees, this might not be the best thing for you. That's worth the views though. Worth it for the views. I can't even say that. Look at that, absolutely stunning. I can see a little tent on there, someone's doing some wild camping.
So at the top of Jacob's Ladder, just pause for a while and take in the spectacular views before moving on to Kinder Low. Once you move past Edale Rocks, you'll be able to see Kinderlow Trig Point coming into view at 633 metres above sea level. And once you get to Kinderlow Trig Point, you're rewarded with fantastic views of the surrounding countryside. And once you finish admiring the views at Kinderlow, it's time to move on and carry on the Pennine Way to Kinder Downfall. Well, Kinder Downfall was a bit underwhelming, to say the least. But you still got amazing views from up here, so it's definitely worth a visit. So just come from the waterfall, even though it wasn't much of a waterfall, but I'm following this stream, hopefully back to Grinsbrook. This is lovely and tranquil. It's beautiful. Really, really peaceful place. I think this area is known as Kinder Gates, but if I've got that wrong, please let me know in the comments. Well, I'm absolutely loving this landscape. There's a little bit of a hollow here in the PT moorland. It's really peaceful. Like a little mini beach with all these pebbles. It's lovely. The path starts to get a little bit vague here, so I'm not quite sure if this is the official one or not. It's actually a magical place, this is. Definitely recommend coming here. Definitely getting a little bit boggy around these parts. Path seems to have disappeared. Not sure what to do here now. Well, I'm not sure where I'm going here now. I've obviously come off the path and I'm trying to follow other people's footsteps, so there's definitely been people coming this way, but this is, done something wrong here. But I'm just going to stay out of the bogs and head towards the ridge. I should get onto Kinder Scouts. That's the plan anyhow. But yeah. So what I should have done is come from Kinder Downfall waterfall, through the Kinder Gates, carried on this path and met the ridge somewhere along here. But I decided that this path was non-existent, so I tried and find my own way across here, which proved to be a bit of a mistake going through this boggy area. So lesson learned there. As you can see, the terrain was difficult to navigate, but fortunately the visibility was clear and it wasn't too wet, so I managed to make my way back to the ridge without falling in a bog. There we are, I can see people over there, that's where I'm going. Well, I managed to find a proper path again, so I can see the Kinder path along the plateau just down there, so thankfully I made it onto an official path, but that was so easy to go off piste, so to speak. Right, so I can go straight ahead to Grinslow Knoll and then down into Edale that way, or I can go down to Grinsbrook this way. Absolutely stunning views. Right,
So there's a Grins Brook. It's pretty dry at the moment, it's a bit of a trickle. Alright, I've had a bit of a change of heart. I looked at Grins Brook and it was packed with people. Thought, you know what, I don't fancy going past all those people, so carrying on to Grinslow Knoll, which is somewhere over there, and then I'll just get into Edale. It's getting a bit late now and I need to get back to where I'm staying. This way seems a little bit quieter. So yeah, I've had a great walk. My knees are in bits, so they're done in. I think I've, had it. I should have brought some hiking or trekking poles. That's my own fault, I forgot. Got dodgy knees, so I think I've probably the right call, even though the Grins Brook is a lovely valley. I have had a good walk today.
So after admiring the views for one last time, I made my way from Grinslow Knoll down into Edale. Well, I had an absolutely fantastic walk. I really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. If you did, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching. Hi all. Today's walk, the plan was to park up at Edale car park, make my way past the station and into Edale, and then just pick up the Pennine Way all the way to Upper Booth, carry on the Pennine Way until I get up to Jacob's Ladder. From Jacob's Ladder, keep climbing up to Kinder Low, and then carry on the Pennine Way until I come to the Kinder Downfall, and then which is a waterfall. And then from Kinder Downfall, just make my way back down to the ridge on Kinder Scout, and then go along the ridge, either going down the Grins Brook or carrying on to Grinslow Knoll, and then back into Edale, which is about 16 or 17 kilometres.